Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/PettyRevenge. In today's episode, someone suggested I post this story from my wedding here, featuring my husband's ex. Making my blind mother-in-law walk into the road? Well, good luck replacing your wing mirrors. My son gives us attitude when he's playing FIFA and won't come off a game to help with chores. So I log into the router when he's in the middle of an online match and reboot it. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. Someone suggested I post this story from my wedding here, featuring my husband's ex. Important info: we decided to have a micro wedding, with just our immediate family there, around 10 people. We got married at a venue that is known for holding very large events, but we hired a smaller room there. My husband has a child with his ex, so sees her quite often for things related to my stepkid. We were always planning on inviting her to the wedding to see their kid all dressed up and to generally keep a good co-parenting relationship. Before we had invited her, she informed DH that she'd be there, and asked when and where it was. He was a little taken aback, but as we were planning on inviting her anyway, he just told her. On the day, she showed up to our morning ceremony wearing the shortest dress I've ever seen, over stockings and suspenders. The suspenders could be seen for a good 6 inches before the bottom of the dress, skyscraper heels, nightclub makeup, and costume jewelry. My father actually pulled me aside to ask who hired a stripper. I found out afterwards from mutual friends that she had texted all of them asking when they were getting there, because she had invited herself. We hadn't thought to let her know it was such a small ceremony, and when they let her know it was family only and the reception was completely separate, she began to panic a little. And I had the best petty revenge. I asked everyone to be extra nice to her. Every time she tried to sneak away, someone would engage her in conversation. She was extremely uncomfortable, and ended up sitting down with her coat covering her. The wedding went off without a hitch. I'm not sure what she expected to happen, but it all worked out fine in the end. Making my blind mother-in-law walk into the road? Well, good luck replacing your wing mirrors. My mother-in-law is legally blind with less than 10% sight and uses a guide dog. She lives in a street where all homes have a driveway and there is room to park on the road if need be. However, I'll often see someone who's parked on the pavement, sidewalk, with literally less than a foot between the car and the garden wall. If my mother-in-law would go out with the dog and came to this hazard, the dog would have to take her around the car and into the road. The dog is amazing, but it's still not safe for a blind person to have to walk into the road. I contacted the council numerous times, but they did nothing, so whenever me, my partner and mother-in-law would go walking, if we encountered these idiot parkers, my partner would escort his mom and dog around the car, whereas I would close my eyes like I was a blind person and squeeze between the car and garden wall, and unfortunately, I'd always hit the wing mirror, often knocking it off the car. Depending on the car's age, it would either hang off the car or fall clean to the floor. This issue still happens, but I'm always ready. I hate selfish parkers. My son gives us attitude when he's playing FIFA and won't come off a game to help with chores. So I log into the router when he's in the middle of an online match and reboot it. For more context, he's usually okay at stopping to help, but recently he's become much bolder in his backtalk. He gets told off, the PlayStation gets banned for the day, and nobody really changes. My partner can't say no to him, and so it's left to me, which is fine, as I don't mind being the one who says no. Now I've started logging into the router and rebooting it, usually when he's starting to play, but once or twice it'll be mid-match. No one is the wiser because he stays up to play and we go to bed. He can't connect the dots and won't wake us up to ask if it's affecting us, but a few huffs later, he turns the light off and goes to bed. It remains my petty revenge secret. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.